Hello and welcome. Today, we are talking about the park. When you go to the park, what do you see? What do you do? We will talk about many words and phrases you can use when you visit a park.
Yes, the park is a great place to relax, have fun, and enjoy nature. Let's start with some common things you see in a park. When you walk into a park, you might see trees, grass, and flowers. You may also see a bench where people sit and relax.
Right. A bench is a long seat, usually made of wood or metal. People sit on benches to rest, read, or enjoy the fresh air. Some parks have fountains with water. A fountain is a structure where water flows. It looks beautiful and makes a relaxing sound.
Yes, and many parks have walking paths or trails. These are places where people walk, run, or ride bicycles. Some parks also have a pond or a lake. A pond is a small body of water, and a lake is bigger. You might see ducks swimming in the water.
And don't forget the playground. This is an area for children. A playground has swings, slides, and climbing structures. Kids love to play there.
That's true. Parents often take their kids to the playground so they can run, jump, and have fun. Some people bring their dogs to the park too. Many parks have a dog park where dogs can run and play without a leash.
Oh, and some parks have picnic tables. A picnic table is a table with benches where people eat outside. People bring food, sit together, and enjoy their meal in nature.
That's called having a picnic. A picnic is when you bring food and eat outside. Some people bring a picnic blanket and sit on the grass.
Yes, a picnic is a great way to spend time with family and friends. You can bring sandwiches, fruit, and drinks.
Parks are also great for exercise. Many people go to the park to jog, ride a bike, or do yoga. Some parks have outdoor gym equipment where people can work out.
That's right. You can also see people playing sports like soccer, basketball, or volleyball. Some parks have tennis courts or basketball courts.
There are so many things to do at the park. You can walk, run, play, or just sit and relax.
Parks are not just for sitting and relaxing. People also go to the park to do different activities. One of the most popular things people do at the park is walking. Many people go to the park in the morning or evening to walk.
Yes, walking is a great way to get fresh air and stay healthy. Some people prefer to jog, which means to run slowly. Jogging is good exercise, and you can see many joggers in the park, especially in the morning.
That's true. Some people also ride bicycles. Parks often have bike paths, which are special roads for bicycles. Riding a bike is fun and helps you stay fit.
And have you seen people doing yoga in the park? Some people bring a yoga mat and exercises on the grass. Yoga helps with relaxation and flexibility.
Yes, and sometimes you can see people doing stretching exercises before they start jogging or running. Stretching helps to warm up the body and prevent injuries.
Another popular activity in the park is playing sports. Many people play soccer, basketball, or tennis. Some parks have basketball courts and tennis courts where people can play.
Yes, and sometimes you see people playing badminton or frisbee. Frisbee is a plastic disc that people throw to each other. It's a fun game to play with friends.
And let's not forget about the playground. Children love the playground because they can use the swings, slides, and monkey bars.
Yes, kids love to swing back and forth on the swings. The slide is also fun. They climb up the steps and slide down fast.
Parents often bring their kids to the playground so they can have fun and use their energy. Some parents sit on a bench while they watch their children play.
And sometimes, families bring food and have a picnic. They sit at picnic tables or on a picnic blanket.
A picnic is a great way to enjoy nature. People bring sandwiches, fruits, juice, and snacks. Some people even bring a small grill to cook food.
That sounds delicious. And don't forget about the birds and squirrels. Parks are full of small animals. Some people bring birdseed or breadcrumbs to feed the birds.
Yes, but it's important to check the park rules. Some parks don't allow feeding animals.
That's true, but just watching the birds and squirrels can be very relaxing.
There are so many fun things to do at the park. Walking, jogging, playing sports, having a picnic, and watching animals.
Some people go to the park to relax, while others go there to meet friends or spend time with family. The park is a great place for social activities.
Yes, many people like to sit on a bench and talk with a friend. It's a nice way to enjoy the fresh air and have a conversation.
Some families bring their children to the park so they can play. Parents can sit on a picnic blanket or at a picnic table while their kids run around.
And sometimes, families bring a ball or a kite to the park. A kite is a light object that flies in the air when it's windy. Kids love flying kites.
Yes, that's so much fun. And some people bring their pets to the park. You can often see people walking their dogs on a leash.
Some parks have a dog park, where dogs can run freely without a leash. Dogs love to play, chase each other, and meet other dogs.
And have you noticed that some people go to the park to read? Many people bring a book and sit on a bench under a tree.
That's true. Reading in the park is very peaceful. Some people also bring a notebook or a sketchbook to write or draw.
And don't forget about music. Some people bring a guitar and play music. Others bring a speaker to listen to their favorite songs.
Yes, and sometimes you can see groups of people practicing dancing. Some parks have open spaces where people can dance together.
That's really fun to watch. And some parks even have special events like concerts, outdoor movie nights, or exercise classes.
Yes, some parks have a stage where musicians or performers play music. People sit on the grass and enjoy the show.
Parks are not just for walking or running. They are also a great place for music, art, and fun activities with friends.
Exactly. People love spending time in the park because it's a place for relaxation, exercise, and socializing.
Parks are not just for fun and socializing, they are also great places to enjoy nature. There are so many beautiful things to see in a park.
Yes, parks have trees, flowers, and grass everywhere. Some parks have big open fields where people can sit or play.
And some parks have special gardens with different kinds of flowers. You can see roses, tulips, and many colorful plants.
Flowers make parks look beautiful, and you can also find butterflies flying around them. Some parks even have a butterfly garden.
That sounds amazing. And have you noticed the different birds in the park? Some birds sing in the trees, and some birds walk around looking for food.
Yes, birds are everywhere. You can see pigeons, sparrows, and sometimes even ducks if there is a pond or lake.
Some people like to bring birdseed to feed the birds, but it's important to check the park rules. Some parks don't allow feeding animals.
That's true. And besides birds, you can also see small animals like squirrels running around and climbing trees.
Squirrels are so cute. They love to eat nuts and sometimes come close to people.
Yes, and if the park has a pond or a lake, you might also see fish in the water. Some parks even have turtles sitting on the rocks.
That's right. Nature in the park is so peaceful. The sound of the wind in the trees, the birds singing, and the water in the fountain, it all feels so relaxing.
Many people go to the park just to enjoy this peaceful feeling. Some like to sit under a tree, close their eyes, and listen to the sounds of nature.
And some people take photos of flowers, trees, and animals. Photography is a great hobby for nature lovers.
That's a great point. A lot of people bring their cameras or use their phones to take pictures of beautiful places in the park.
Yes, parks are full of interesting things to see. From the big trees to the tiny insects, nature is all around you.
That's why parks are so special. They give people a place to relax, explore, and enjoy the beauty of nature.
Parks are wonderful places, but it's also important to follow the rules and be respectful to others when you visit.
Yes, every park has rules to keep the place clean and safe. One important rule is no littering. This means you should not throw trash on the ground.
That's right. If you have a snack or a drink, always throw your trash in a trash can or a recycling bin. Keeping the park clean helps everyone enjoy it.
Another important rule is no picking flowers. Some people love flowers so much that they want to take them home. But flowers should stay in the park so everyone can enjoy them.
Yes, and some parks have signs that say, "Stay on the path." This means you should walk on the walking paths and not step on the grass or flower beds.
That's true, especially in gardens. Walking on the plants can damage them. And if you are riding a bicycle, Always stay in the bike lanes to avoid accidents.
And if you have a dog, remember to keep it on a leash, unless you are in a dog park. Some people are afraid of dogs, so keeping your dog close helps everyone feel safe.
Yes, and if your dog makes a mess, you should clean it up. Some parks have special dog waste bins for that.
Another rule is about noise. Parks are for relaxing, so it's good to keep music or talking at a low volume.
That's true. Some people come to the park to read, rest, or meditate, so being quiet is respectful.
And if you are playing sports, be careful not to disturb others. For example, if you are playing soccer, don't kick the ball near people who are sitting or walking.
Yes, and if there is a playground, it's important to let kids use the slides, swings, and climbing frames safely. Running too fast or pushing others can be dangerous.
Another thing to remember is to be kind and share. If a bench or picnic table is full, maybe you can let others sit too.
That's a good point. And at the drinking water fountain, always wait for your turn and don't waste water.
Yes, parks are for everyone, so if we all follow the rules and respect each other, everyone can have a great time.
Exactly. A clean, safe, and friendly park is the best place for walking, playing, and enjoying nature.
Parks are such amazing places. There are so many things to do, from walking and playing sports to having a picnic or just relaxing in nature.
Yes, we talked about different activities people do in the park, like jogging, riding bicycles, playing sports, and even flying kites.
And we also talked about the different things you can see in a park, like trees, flowers, birds, squirrels, ponds, and playgrounds.
Parks are also great places to meet friends, spend time with family, and enjoy hobbies like reading, drawing, or taking photos.
That's right. And we also talked about how important it is to follow park rules, keeping the park clean, being respectful to others, and taking care of nature.
If you ever visit a park, try to practice some of the words and phrases we talked about today. You can describe what you see and what you do at the park in English.
Learning English is fun when you use it in real life. The next time you go to a park, try to name things in English, like I see a bench, or I am walking on the path.
That's a great idea. The more you practice, the better your English will be.
Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this with your friends and family.
Yes, keep practicing, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.